for me. I'm coming.
Yeah, it was in the raw one when I was young.
You know what? Sorry, guys, I messed up a little bit here. Oh, it said Zoom quit unexpectedly. That's what the issue is.
What?
Oh, yeah.
I'm still in Zoom.
Yeah, but it said that to me, but the screen share of us, bam, there it is. Are we on the restream? Yep, we're on restream. Good morning, Canna-Joe. Oh, you seen it today, didn't you?
Yeah,
you finally seen it. Yeah, see, I've been saying that for a couple episodes now. We finally got y'all to see. I thought I was tripping. Is it just mine? Am I going crazy or something?
I'm so fresh.
Like, nah, I didn't see that.
Got my blue jean outfit.
Let's give him some music real quick. Maybe.
I'm just a man on his way to the moon, wishing the rocket would go faster. All the stars remind me of you, yeah they do. I'm on my way to you. I'm just a man on his way to the moon, wishing the rocket would go faster. All the stars remind me of you, yeah they do. I'm on my way to you.
You put your hand up on my hip.
I was listening to Rocket Hits by Crime Mob this morning. I'm like, this is not the wake up music, but I guess it is today.
I put some weed up in my blood.
Pass that puff. Puff up, pass.
I pass it from my right hand to my left.
I hit, you hit, we hit.
Oh my golly.
Put this weed up on my lips and I hit you.
I was muted in the Zoom. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, I'm Camille Black over here. What's up, everybody? Everybody's busy rolling up over there. Just say it.
What are you doing, Dave?
Cheerio.
Mate.
Today I'm drinking green tea. What you guys drinking today?
I got this with lots of sugar in it.
Oh, okay. I see you working on your Arnold Schwarzeneggers.
Oh my God, my cheeks hurt.
Get to the chopper.
No.
Can't stop
Get to the
laughing.
chopper now.
Hey, Bar, you want to slap some chats up there? Doing it now.
Are you ready?
Yeah, times that rich my eye.
Canna-Joe high.
I know.
Oh, it's Friday.
Oh, it is. We visiting tomorrow.
Where do you want to go?
Let's go to the metaverse. Oh.
I think if we can, I'm gonna find a spot. I'll bring us to a spot tomorrow.
Okay.
So will we party up? We'll just follow Vari.
Yep.
He'll take us to.
We'll find a good spot. It's gonna be a surprise. Y'all gonna be like, "Oh damn, we ain't never been in a place like
this is dope, man! Airplanes, and choppers, and
Choppers.
Oh no, his pink suit makes him think he's going to a strip club. He's like a pimp.
Pink.
Oh, daddy. Hey, daddy. Can I get a little something?
We need people to come to our
Better be weed.
come to our youth fund.
Anyway, we're clowning this morning. Good morning, you guys. Thank you for tuning in to the Canna-Joe Morning Show live. Once again, today is Thursday, February the 17th.
Yep.
You are correct.
Man, I'm getting it. I'm Michael Ford.
Camille Black, yo, what's up?
Alicia, the producer, what's good?
Devin
Devin Dave. My arm don't work.
There you go.
My arms work. I'm dabbing really I'm dabbing. Peekaboo.
Sorry, sprinkling you with the magic.
Peekaboo. It's just, why don't I turn the damn light on in here?
Come on, man.
There you go.
Peekaboo workers. You guys some lights for the peekaboo.
That's weird, man. I felt the heat from your arm on my head. I don't like that.
Oh my god, my face
That was
hurts
broken.
so bad.
Help me. Get me to the chopper. Let me dab.
Take a dab.
Yeah, so quick question.
There you go. Oh, I had to pop it back in place. Holy shit, that hurt.
If I do this,
Make it. That's what she said. Freezing.
is it bigger now?
No, it's not.
Is it the same?
It's bigger now.
Yep. There we go.
It is bigger now. Okay, all right. Sure, if that was
You made your screen bigger, huh? You gotta hit that arrow button. Yeah.
So, oh yeah, I'm Barry, man. Thank you guys for joining us today. We got some awesome news articles for you. We're gonna jump right into them. Let's go. Scold in. So DC mayor signs a bill to let older patients get medical marijuana without doctors and creates 420 cannabis tax holiday.
All right, that's not fair. That's discrimination. That's discrimination against younger people.
Heard they're doing the same thing in Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Bastards. What's the age? As long as I'm old enough, I'll be okay with it.
5 and older, I believe.
Oh, I am that's discrimination.
Yeah. So the mayor of Washington, D.C. has signed a bill into law. So it is done deal that will expand access to the district's medical marijuana program in a series of ways. Now, senior citizens will be able to self-certify their own eligibility for cannabis without having to get a recommendation from a doctor.
What?
Also further
How do we do
extends
that?
to the registration renewal deadline for patients.
Bullshit. That's precedent.
Yeah, it is. So, I assume this will spread. Starts with one, and then
Don't need no damn doctor.
Good news, guys. When you're 65, you can get some weed.
see what happens when a law loves a state and they are happy with each other, they tend to spread. So
They have law children.
Little law children.
They have little-
That's how lobbyists are born.
Like, you don't come get baby's kids.
They're gonna be here by 6. Yeah, get these goddamn little lame bastards. Driving me crazy.
the law also further extends its registration renewal deadline for patients and creates a week-long medical marijuana tax relief holiday that coincides with the unofficial cannabis event known as 420. Yeah. Mayor Muriel Bowser signed the bill 2 weeks after the DC Council voted.
No, don't stop.
Yeah, I don't know. Bowser, it just made me think of Mario right away. And I was like, whatever, she's the final boss. So she signed the bill 2 weeks after DC Council voted unanimously in favor of the proposal, which was sponsored by Chairman Phil Mendelson.
Do that article about something in DC that happened recently.
Yeah, I believe they were working. Yep, we did that. The emergency legislation is meant to ease logistical burdens for patients in the jurisdiction and incentive people to obtain. No, they wrote that wrong. Incentivize people to obtain cannabis from licensed dispensaries rather than buy their products from a gray market vendor who have taken advantage of a workaround related to the district's policy allowing for marijuana gifting between adults.
Ooh. Yeah, that makes it legal so they just give it to each other.
Yeah. Oh, you want to gift me
Okay,
$100? Oh, okay. I'm going to gift you this bag, which contains botanicals.
Ounce of weed.
The Medical Marijuana Patient Access Extension Emergency Amendment Act of 2022 is designed to help address rising cannabis costs at licensed dispensaries and the continuing threat posed by illicit cannabis storefronts and delivery services. The text of a companion resolution says, with respect to senior citizens over 65, the law makes it so those individuals will no longer have to go through the hoop of obtaining recommendations and renewals from physicians to continue to access cannabis products based on self-certification for medical need until September 30th. The Alcohol Beverage Regulation Administration, also known as ABRA-CADABRA, discussed the legislation in a press release Tuesday. And it also announced that it would be launching a senior week from February 22nd to the 25th to help assist seniors in the self-certification process. Senior week will provide qualifying patients 65 years of age and older with the option to obtain a 2-year registration card at no cost prior to the start of the medical cannabis sales tax holiday on April 15th. ABRA Director Fred Muselli. Yeah, where is this in DC? Might be. We appreciate the steps taken. We appreciate the steps taken by DC Council to ease the burdens of qualifying patients to access medical cannabis as a result of this emergency legislation.
It sounds like he would have said it like that.
He probably would have. It's me, Fred Musali. Appreciate the steps taken by the DC Council. Totally see that. The will also generally the bill.
Right.
Yeah, we gotta get used to this. This is gonna be every cannabis thing. The same, just wash over it real quick. The will also generally expands on prior emergency legislation that the council approved at the height of coronavirus program. Patients under 65 with registrations will continue to be validated through at least September 30th. Finally, the measure creates an incentive to keep people out of illicit or gray market by creating a 420 medical cannabis sales tax holiday week where medical cannabis patients would not pay the 6% sales tax for the period of Friday, April 15th, 2022 through Sunday, April 24th, 2022.
That's kind of goofy.
Why? Oh my gosh.
What a mess.
What are y'all waiting
Oh,
for?
hey, there's that
They're
Hawaii.
gonna
And Albert Einstein.
So who's that fucking hitting that pipe?
What is going on?
That's what I'd look like if I could grow hair.
So yeah, 65 and older can automatically qualify for medical marijuana, regardless of whether they have a diagnosed condition that would otherwise make them eligible. So the exact same thing just happened in Hawaii. Well, the Senate committee approved it, so it's not legislation yet, not bill or not law yet, not a law yet, but they're on the same track. Right on.
Senior citizens, man, getting showed major love. Dave, I don't know what's going on here, man. He's having all kind of problems today. What's going on, Dave? You okay, man?
Get that coffee in here yet?
No. I got the fucking trying to go. Didn't have a lighter.
Oh shit. Oh wait, hold on, I'm tripping. That's right. I clicked that. My bad. There we go.
Be doing that, sure. Sounds like a plan. Stan.
This one is out of the Jerusalem Post.
Oh, scared her away.
Yeah,
It's contagious. Whatever I had, she got.
no one.
It makes everybody go black and gray, and then you just disappear.
I wonder if it's the rising union. Oh. We're all looking at her like.
I'm sorry.
No,
What's
there's, I
your
don't know.
excuse?
Get back over here where you're supposed to be.
Oh.
There you go.
My
You
thing
didn't
is a
get the
little
bathroom
glitchy.
pass?
Are you in the bathroom now?
I don't know. Are we still live?
Yes.
Good morning, Minnesota Melissa, Culper Vera, Jahan, and who else did I forget? I think I got everybody.
What's the playing time?
Good morning, y'all. Happy Thursday.
Yeah,
Who are you
Thursday.
saying good morning to?
I don't know.
I got
People?
this from Michael Ford's actual. I'm looking at
Oh, sorry, we
Just
don't
creep
got
it on
chats
your
here.
ass.
Good morning, you guys. Oh, okay. You guys ready? We're live. Thank you for tuning in.
Oh shit, we've been on for 16 minutes. I can see the damn timer.
do a reset.
Be that hard. Go far.
As we know, Israel is like the leading country for research into cannabis, and not just like research into the harms of cannabis, but literally looking into what can cannabis do to save people. How can we use this as a medicine to enrich people's lives, which is pretty dope. I believe CNN's Dr. Gupta had said that he was against cannabis, but then after traveling to India,
research
was like, oh, you know what? They're researching how this plant helps. Like we're in America, we're looking at the harms and shit mostly.
I have that video on my Facebook page when he did that. Come back and said, "Yep, I was wrong."
So
yeah, we all need to start listening to Israel more because they are the leading, like you said.
Absolutely.
We'll be taking that shit to fucking like the Bible.
So an Israel Medical Center and cannabis producer are making a joint effort to report weed's benefits.
Joint effort, I saw that.
That is one pretty leaf. Look at that. It's just
super.
Looks like hemp.
No, it doesn't look like it. You have a leaf on your hand? That's what we need.
Someday soon.
Metaverse tattoo parlor so we can tattoo ourselves.
That'd be dope.
You'd have to add it to the skin packs. Go change your tattoos.
Right, they should fix it so you could take whatever you wear anywhere you go in the metaverse, right?
Most places, like it takes you to venues, you wear it.
Oh, you wear the same thing?
Yeah.
In the poker room, poker one too.
Room. Well, yeah, the poker room does, but they just have other stuff in there that you can add to it. Well, you can do sunglasses, hats. Really, come on over to my table. I'll show you how to play.
Yeah, it's going to be a huge game changer once you can actually have custom clothes and stuff.
Yeah, we've been wanting a lot of stuff.
Like, yeah, I'm just going to script up something. Yeah.
That's actually there's a guy that's trying to he's working on hacking the game so where he can make his own custom avatar. So it'd be totally different from everyone else's. In fact, he was sitting at that table that night. He popped in toxic. So anyway, sorry, Larry. Didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh no, you're good.
It's Thursday.
It's
Thursday. It's just
Thursday.
Right.
Can't wait till the weekend. Sorry.
Hitting a spliff.
That's what I
May just be the best thing for post-traumatic stress disorder, next to therapy, according to a recent clinical trial conducted by Soroka University Medical Center and Israeli medical cannabis company Canbit Tikkun Olam.
Nice job. Thank you. Nailed it.
The study was conducted over several years with the goal of evaluating the safety and efficacy of treatment using medical cannabis. The results of the trial were considerably positive. Notably, a number of cannabis medicated patients stopped or reduced their dosage of opioids by 52%, antipsychotics by 36.9%, anti-epileptics by 35.7%, and hypnotics and sedatives by 35.3%. Overall, over 2/3 of the patients reported at least moderate improvement with no serious side effect, with 90.8% of treated PTSD patients being classified as therapeutic successes after 6 months.
Yeah, scroll that up a little bit so we can follow along.
All the other stuff still
More.
making me mad at what you really was before.
Sean Dave,
You're not scrolling up while you're reading. I lost my place.
I'm scrolling up.
Where
What?
are we at? Where are we at?
We're right at the top of the page here. So we'll start right there. All right, class, are you ready to follow along? We're going to begin with other benefits.
Teacher, can you go to the whiteboard, please?
Yeah.
Put your finger at it and you read it and go down.
All right, so other benefits include a huge decrease in rage attacks, relentlessness, nausea, and sleep disturbances. Nearly half of the patients reported that their quality of life had improved during the time of treatment. Like that. Of course, anyone who spent a smoky night wondering if they were being watched should suspect there were reports of side effects such as dizziness, the munchies, sleepiness, and feeling high, which medical cannabis isn't meant to cause, though each of these side effects were only experienced by a single-digit percentage of users. I mean,
Yeah, the ones that were doing fucking cocaine.
So the study focused on
Right up a weed.
8,500 male and female Israelis averaging 54.6 years old using marijuana strains developed by Canbit Tikkun Olam.
Sorry.
And this is the head of R&D, Lahi Barlev.
Looks like a very headstrong woman.
Lighter.
Yeah. Slahi.
In the past, we already demonstrated that treatment with medical cannabis products relieves symptoms and improves quality of life for patients, she said. This is the first time that an in-depth, organized, and systematic analysis of a large amount of data on a very large group of patients was performed, and in which, without bias, the effect of the treatment for various indications was examined. In December last year, an exclusive and mutual collaboration agreement was signed by Canbit Tikkun Olam and Teva Israel, wherein the former's products will be distributed by the latter throughout Israel and the Palestinian Authority. Teva Israel CEO Yossi Afek said the medical cannabis arena is developing and being professionalized at a dizzying pace in Israel, and there is more openness to it in Israel and worldwide. Today, it is clear to many in the pharmaceutical industry and in the medical community that the use of oils produced from specific cannabis strains may provide additional treatment options and respond to unmet medical needs of patients. I have no doubt that the medical cannabis oils Canbit Tikkun Olam produces, according to Teva's high quality and safety standards, will help us realize our goal in improving the lives of patients. Mic drop.
And we'll see you tomorrow.
That was a really good article. Like, really good article.
It really, really was. Damn. Yeah, I don't like this stuff on here.
Isn't Israel also the ones that dropped the drones and like
Yes.
sex and all
Yes.
those?
There was
Well,
a guy did that in
yeah.
Israel, but yeah,
It wasn't the actual government that did that, but yeah.
That's still cool.
yo.
Mhm.
I'm
That'd
gonna
be the way to
drop,
do it.
I'm gonna drop this article in the comments there if you guys
Good
want to check it
morning,
out.
Jody.
It's a good read. They probably got some more articles on there about health and cannabis.
Yeah, see that Canna-Joe, that was a good idea, Michael.
Huh? What?
Because the wellness, Canna-Joe, the substance.
Wellness.
that was- Yeah.
Hold on, I got lost for a second. Where were we at? Hold on. Oh, Canna-Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just talking about how cannabis heals, and then it leads right into Canna-Joe.
You know, it fits. It's not that far off.
Yeah,
Stick with the
pretty
program.
close. Pretty close.
So, as I always say, facts tell, stories sell. And, they had a lot of numbers in there. I don't remember much of them, but I do remember that the words they said were it helped a lot of people get off of medications and helped stop rage attacks, which,
Opioid
Yep.
addiction.
all that, yeah, So I think that's very important for the world. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to listen.
Well, not over here anyway. They're working on it.
Not here, right?
Well, I think they have listened. They meaning the pharmaceutical companies, and they have heard very, very well. And so they're currently positioning themselves to do like a total takeover of the entire industry.
I wonder how many representatives that do not support legalization have loved ones or family members that have an addiction to opiates or other.
Exactly.
I would say probably a high majority.
They need to realize that this is the way out.
This is the
Well,
way.
then here's the other thing too. So I've been to treatment many times. And one of the things in there is total abstinence from all drugs, including cannabis, because it's classified as a
That's
drug.
not how it works, man.
But
That's
here's the
bullshit.
thing. So in treatments, that's like the standardized thing. So in addition to like your personal treatment, you do like family treatment and stuff. So if they do have a loved one who's been in the treatment, they might have gone to like a family day. And then, the counselors would tell them, this is the things that you should expect.
Right.
These are the things. So I'm sure, they're going off of like the advice of the professionals. You know
Well,
what I mean?
they need to look at the advice of the professionals that are showing the research that that's not true. And that the real truth is there was a research center in the West Coast. I think it was in Washington somewhere. And they would take in heroin addicts that were truthfully trying to get off of, all kind of opioids and fentanyl and stuff like that too. And they would be required to do dabs while they were there, and like every couple hours or so, while they're going through withdrawals to get them through that. And it works because it basically stops physical withdrawals. Enough THC gets in your system and everything just slows down, allows you to rest and sleep and recover and heal. So these people need to realize this and stop pushing these lies that they're shut down your throat in these treatment centers, because it doesn't work.
I also got the thing too, it's hard to be rational when you're emotional. If they do got someone who's in there, they're emotionally attached to the diagnosis that came from the professional. And so through some new logic or whatever, with that emotional attachment becomes difficult. I think we saw that in some of the hearings last year in the House, where there was a few people who talked about stories of loved ones who had gone through an opiate addiction and this and this and this, and this is why cannabis is bad, regardless of what the data says.
Right.
So,
I have to agree there. Yep. Well, anyway, Michael.
Oh, me?
Sure.
No, I'm listening, man. Most days we get on here and we just shoot through the stuff real quick, and man, it's dope to sit back and listen. You know what I'm saying? You guys have just listening on the conversation. You don't ever have to really add too much. And I think a lot of that goes hand in hand, like you were saying, Leash, with the Canna Fativa stuff we're working on too.
Yeah.
We do got
Health
people
and
in there that are
wellness.
trying to tell stories, and the thing is people want to tell their stories. That's the only way that you're going to be able to change hearts and minds. Is if somebody sees your story and they're like, "Hey, I went through something similar to that," or "My child went through something similar to that." And then once they start telling those stories, people will understand. But we have to find a creative way to help people tell their stories. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
Like,
I know.
what's that, Dave?
I know, because we need to do what we were doing before. I don't know how many people actually did it, but when a couple of years ago when we were doing this, we wanted people to make videos and tell your story, and we'll post them and we'll put them out there. So
should we do that?
Our audience, I think we should. I mean,
Hey,
we got
what
a
do you
pretty
think,
good size
man? Maybe
audience.
we should have somebody tell their story. We'll do something. We'll post it, and we'll have them come on and tell their story in the real verse. I don't know.
That too.
Just
That too.
ideas, that's how stuff happens.
I was thinking
But let's use our audience. We got how many thousand people in Minnesota marijuana?
Yeah.
You can turn their friends in,
Or their family. Or we can send them to a
Tell
legislator.
Your story, we'll put it on. As long
send
as
them to a legislator.
Yeah.
That too.
I don't know. Anyways, with that being said, you guys, we are running just a little low on time. We do have an event this weekend. So if you want to get involved with cannabis legalization and hear more about what NORML is doing in Minnesota to legalize marijuana, do get on there and check it out. It's going to be an online event, so you can get on. They're going to give you an update on the legislative agenda, as well as opportunities for you to get involved with legalization, whether it's marching, rallying in parades, going to the Capitol, or sending information to legislators. We also have the Minnesota Marijuana Monopoly Tournament. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. Get signed up. If you're not already signed up, maybe we'll catch you at the next one, but I think it's going to be a dope time. We are going to send some phone calls out to the people that are going to be playing, so expect a phone call from us today. With that, I think that's everything. Did we get everything? Dab and Dave, we need some weather. Windy dot.
He's at the whiteboard or whatever.
As you can see here, you want to switch on clouds. Because why not? As you can see, it's a beautiful sunny day out in Minnesota today. Want to hit the wind? And the wind is actually, it's not bad out there. It finally calmed down. And we had some windy days recently. Well, you want to click on the time here. You're in the past. We need to come up to that little line right there. Oh, close that. Click.
All right.
Click. Here we go. Now just get no, right there. Right where the little red line is. Right there. 10:30. No, that'll work. Anyway, it's not windy out. It's not really that windy out. Anyway, click on temperature now. It is cold though. We are on the roller coaster. Still a roller coaster for a little while. It's coming though.
It's
gonna be in the single digits this morning, but it is gonna warm up into the mid-20s today. So we do have a warm up coming. If you want to just go ahead and press play, there you go. As you can see, the colors start changing. It is going to get a little colder overnight tonight, and then tomorrow it's going to be a little warmer. And then 35 in Sioux Falls. It's going to start creeping in here. There you go. Look at that. Stop it. Stop right there. Stop. All right. Now hit rain and thunder. We do have a system coming through Friday night. You might want to take note. You don't have precipitation type duty. No. So this is going to be somewhat of a mix down south. Northern is going to get some snow, and it is going to be It's going to be freezing overnight. So Friday night, take care. You might want to slow down. Saturday morning, if you're going anywhere, for sure, watch out for slick spots. But otherwise, this weekend, it's going to be just not bad. Weather temperatures are going to be up in the 20s, mid-20s. We might even see some upper 30s on Sunday. But that's pretty much it. That's really about all we got coming up. And, like I said, as for the weekend, we got the system coming through. Another one might be coming through on Sunday. That's going to be a little more of a northern event. Might lay down at least 2 to 3 inches up north across central Minnesota. And then another one's going to sweep in here and hit, just so we don't feel bad down south, because everybody up north is getting shit. We're going to get some shit on Monday.
Hey,
So,
really? We're going to get skipped?
Oh yeah, we got about at least a couple inches coming.
Never mind.
Yeah, there we go. That's that one Monday night. We'll talk about that one on Monday. So I'll get back to my seat here. Where's my desk? Yeah. Okay.
Turn around.
I'm working on it.
Got a little
There we go.
Oh, we made it.
That's pretty cool.
He had a pointer.
So yeah, I mean, it's going to be pretty good. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, this weather we're getting towards the end here. The long term is looking for a trend towards some warmer temperatures on a regular basis. I think the roller coaster is pretty much over after the 26th. We get into March, we start getting that warmer weather. Oh yeah, and yes, anyone actually, one more thing I want to mention. Go back to today's time, and then zoom out a little bit. There is some serious shit going on right now. If you haven't noticed, if you got any plans for travel this weekend, anywhere around any of these states here, yeah,
They got a
you might want
nor'easter.
they're getting dumped on right now, and it's gonna take over by end of Friday before it's gonna really get out of there. There's some tornadoes along in the southern states around Georgia and Tennessee. So if you got any friends down there, heads up. You got some shit coming. So,
Dave, I got a question.
sure.
Do you have to stand up and turn around to like?
Yes.
Oh, that's
the
so
whiteboard?
cool.
Yeah.
That is
I
cool.
have to. Sure, my pass-through comes on, so the only thing I see is the board, but I see everything else in my office. So
Right. Yeah. Weird. But cool. Fun.
Well,
Jody, I
thank
don't.
you guys for tuning in.
Thanks for the 5 viewers that are still hanging on after this.
Yeah, today is it was a rough, but we made it through.
It was a warm-up for Friday.
Warm up for Friday.
Oh, found some junk files. You better do something about that.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a lot of junk.
Clean that shit.
All the junkyard. Don't pick up this shit.
Anyway, we'll see y'all tomorrow. We're out of here.
Peace.
Peace.